This is such a beautiful song. I love this song so much. This is such a clear ladder. Like when I say ladder and like I need to explain it to someone, I feel like I don't need a better explanation than this song. Like genuinely, if you can't see Bryson Tiller's hand coming through Spotify into your ears, this way, into your ears, to literally be like, keep doing what you're doing. I've been there, done that, listen to me. And this is where I was at this week, guys. It very much gave damned if you do, damned if you don't. It gave damned if you know, damned if you don't. I think there's just a double-edged sword in there being a path for you to follow in terms of people already doing it. So then you have that human, I think very what's the word I'm looking for, just a very disingenuous human feeling of wanting uniqueness and just people's possessiveness over thoughts and ideas and concepts. So it's like there's that path. There might be a path for you to follow already of people already been there, done that, but then it's like the people that have been there, done that don't want you to follow down their path, so they're putting rocks in it, or they're just, you know, putting their names and claiming the roads for themselves, or having to crave out that path for yourself. And I think for me personally, I always say I'm destined for greatness beyond what I can currently conceptualize. And I think my path is one that has been partially formed by people before me, but I also think there's a part of my journey that I need to form for myself. I think for everybody there's always a path of their journey that they have to form for themselves, but I think for me specifically, I think there's just what I want to do and the grand structure of where I'm heading to. I think I can't look at somebody and be like, yes, that's exactly where I'm going and this is exactly who I'm going to be. I think I could look at a bunch of people and be like, this is kind of like what I think my vibe would be like and who Deem is going to be. But I can't really ever look at someone and be like, yeah, this is the end point. This is like full stop, you know? I think what I'm forming is something that hasn't been formed before. I'm saying that in lowercase because I think it sounds like such an egotistical thing to say, but I just can't wait for me to get to that point and be like, guys, look, like this is what I was talking about. Like I couldn't say it before, but like, see? And yeah, I think there's also just this daunting feeling of like the gap between an established person on your path or on that specific path, and then a person who's still becoming on that same path. And I think it just makes you think like imagine you're like on like a journey, right? And like you guys are like heading to the same destination. You're like all the way back here and the person's like in front, so you're just gonna think like, you've got a champ. Like that's what I've been thinking. That's where I'm at this week. Like guys, that's the perfect articulation of where I'm at this week. I'm just like, do you know what? Like clearly they're fine. Like who am I to come and start like all the way back there when they literally have their head start and like they're doing great. So I think with this song again, it's just that reinforcement of like, go and do what's already been done, you know, go and do what's already been done. I think it's very daunting to anticipate and try and conceptualize the end and a grand structure. And I think for me, what I'm starting to realize and sit with is that I just need to, I know it sounds so like, well, duh, like cliche of like a step at a time, but also just like, I don't need to believe because I can see where I'm going or I can see the grand structure. I need to believe because I can see where I'm at right now. And where I'm at right now makes sense for where I was yesterday. And it's going to make sense for where I'm going to be tomorrow. I don't need to know where I'm going to be in 2 months from now. All I need to know is that where I'm at right now is exactly where I need to be. So it's like if I was like an architect and I was building a house, or like, no, the builder building the house, and the architect handed me like the picture of like, okay, this is where the house is going to be. I don't need to place one brick and then go back to the reference picture of like, okay, cool, because every time you place the brick, like you've literally placed one brick and you look at the grand structure of what that house is supposed to look like, you're gonna feel like bro, like, you're gonna feel so disheartened. You're gonna feel like just like, you know, absolute crap. I think it's a lot easier for the builder to place the brick and place the next one and place the next one, knowing that each one is dependent on the last and will make the next, rather than the fact that each one is going to make this grand, beautiful, great 3-story 11-bedroom house, you know. Like it's very it's a very guys, I'm really lost for words today. I don't know what's really going on. I'm just like struggling to actually not really articulate, but I guess articulate, but just kind of find the words, because I know exactly what I want to say, but I just can't really find the words. But yeah, this is where I'm at this week. I've been very much in motion. I've been doing everything, and I'm so proud of myself. I finally finished my blog article for two-way mirrors, and I've started posting my two-way mirrors videos, and then I've also started editing. I tried to like do editing for my YouTube videos, but I don't really think it works, because I think for editing you have to be very intentional in terms of like recording to edit. There's a difference when you record to edit than when you just record. If I'm recording to edit, I'm like, pardon me, keeping in mind all the edits I want to do, and like possible like things and ways I could throw in edits, and I don't like doing that. I like these videos just kind of being just me talking, and yeah, I just need to keep doing what I'm doing and go do what's already being done, and staying true to myself and knowing the bills will be paid. I think he speaks about bills in this song. I need my bills to be paid. I don't really have bills. The bills I do have I cover, but it's like now I need extra money. Oh, and guys, where I'm currently at as well is separate from this song. I think just generally in like my journey of becoming, I'm a lot more shifted into like my physical becoming now, and I don't think I want to talk about that now though. I feel like, yeah, I don't think I really want to talk about that now. We'll talk about that when the time comes. Not right now. But just know, I was really shifted, and I guess like just focused, not shifted, but focused on my internal wiring solely, and just kind of like my mental concepts and my mental growth and my internal growth. And I think I just kind of abandoned becoming externally and intentionally in terms of character. Well, character I think ties in with internal and just mindset, but character in terms of what interacts with the outside world. But I guess again, all of it interacts with the outside world. But I know what I'm saying. I hope you guys know what I'm saying too. But yeah, I've just kind of been working intentionally on how I appear. And the reason why I'm saying I don't want to go into that now is because number one, I don't have time, and number two, it is a lot deeper than just like focusing on how I appear. That sounds very vain. Sounds very vain. But it's a lot deeper than that, and there's a lot more intentionality to it. Yeah, this is where I'm at, and I can't wait to see where I'm going to be next week. I think I'm going to go to London next week to get some more two-way mirror videos, because I've started posting now, so I'm going to have to keep going London consistently to film. Exciting. I'm going to lose so much money, but I'm going to gain the millions back. Don't you worry, your money will come back. And yeah, this is me. I am Deem, and keep daring to dream.